Alrighty, so Lord, thank the force and the dark side, it finally happened. I could not believe my eyes when I saw this news, and I could not wait to get home from work today just to talk about this thing. It has finally happened, guys, with everything that we had been through with this particular series, Star Wars The Acolyte, how we were accused of being the ones that were ruining Star Wars because we didn't get down with the pronoun, because we did not get down with the destruction of lore, because we did not get down with them using the Force to create two people before Anakin was created. Why? Because we did not like the fact that fire was born in space in a science fiction. That's not pretty sciencey. Because we did not like the fact that the show had the worst dialogues that you have ever seen. Plus the fact that the show that they spent $180 million on showed nothing of a sort from when you watch the show, that even experts from Forbes were like, we don't see where this $180 million went to. And on top of that, they still try to convince us that it was the best thing since sliced bread because it saw 4.8 million minutes viewed on its first episode, claiming that this is the best thing that had come out of Disney Plus this year. And Disney Plus had only had 3 releases this year, right? They only had Doctor Who, which was an absolute abysmal trash of a show, and I can't remember the other one. However, a show that they've already had for a long time, a cartoon in Bluey, was topping the charts, not topping the charts, at least third in Nielsen's ratings for the longest time, right? It was there beating The Acolyte. Even season 1 of Bridgerton was beating The Acolyte in Nielsen's rating. That's how bad The Acolyte was. And now, finally, thank the Force and the dark side, it has finally happened, ladies and gentlemen. It has finally happened. The Acolyte canceled. No season 2 for Disney Plus Star Wars series. Absolutely amazing. So I want to get into this because we have faced a lot together. And it seems like these people have lost the power of one, the power of two. Why? Because of the power of money. Oh, music to my ears. Or lack of thereof. Because people ain't watching no Disney Plus as a result of The Acolyte for nothing. I don't think this series actually got Disney any new subscribers at all. At all. Probably lost them some subscribers. So let's dive right into this. I'm going to share my opinion as we go along. Feel free to share your opinion in the comment section below. And also smash the like button on this video. It's massively, massively important. Now, without further ado, here we go. Exclusive. I don't think it's exclusive anymore because everybody has been reporting on this for the past couple of hours. The story of The Acolyte will not continue, with Lucasfilm opting not to proceed with a second season of the Star Wars offshoot starring Amandla Stenberg. Don't fuck with discuss. Where is all the discuss now? Where's all the discuss now? You mess with us, you get burned. It's as simple as that. You mess with us, you get burned. What on a decision comes more than a month after the 8 episodes that you could squash into 2 or less. First season of the series from creator, director, executive producer, and showrunner, and the girl who's the water person, who's the designer, fashion designer, / everything else, including the wife starring in the show, Leslye Headland, who happens to be former personal assistant to Harvey Weinstein, wrapped its run on Disney Plus. Now, of course, I gotta be the first to put my hands up. I didn't think that would ever happen. I did not think that they were going to not give this show a season 2. And who knows? Maybe they might change their mind along the way. I'm surprised. I'm absolutely shocked. Because when it comes to Hollywood, you fail upwards. But it seems like things might be changing. It seems like they might have started to feel the squeeze from the fans. It seems like they might have started to feel the squeeze. And they might have seen the reaction and how people poured a lot of money on Deadpool and Wolverine, right? Why? Because it was nothing short of fan service after fan service after fan service. You give us something good, we will reward you by paying you because we are your bosses. And it's high time you start to realize that we are not to be messed with at all. The news is not entirely surprising. Yes, it's not surprising in a normal world. Like if we weren't living in an upside down world, I wouldn't be surprised. But because we've been living in an upside down world for the past, when it comes to this particular show, when it comes to Star Wars, this franchise, we have been living in an upside down world for 12 years. 12 years. So yes, I am surprised. But for everybody who lives in the normal world, yes, it's not surprising. This is the normal thing that should be happening to shows like this. Goes to show that they are feeling the squeeze. Let's continue. The Acolyte did okay with critics, with 78% on the Rotten Tomatoes, with shields, you might want to say. But divided Star Wars fans was reflected in its overall viewership. Why don't you mention what the fans gave it? It's 18%. It was actually down to 13% until some no good teaser bots or whatever went to review bomb it upwards, because that's what they would have said about us review bombing it downwards. Isn't that what they said? That's exactly what they said. I remember them when they talked about this, the Acolyte creator, Leslye Headland, on review bombing of the series. I think that if you are in the Star Wars fandom, I think you already know what review bombing is, right? So I guess if you are totally new to the fandom and you are considering watching the show, it could affect you. I would say back to you that you guys were positively review bombing it. That's the only reason why it went upwards from 13% to 18%. All right? All right? We're the ones in the chair now. We're the ones dictating the pace of this thing. Let's go on. Driven by interest into the venerable space franchise, The Acolyte got off to a strong start with its launch June 4th with 2 episodes generating 4.8 million minutes watch views in its first day on a streamer to rank as the biggest series premiere on Disney Plus this year, right? It's not like Disney had many other things come out this year. Was it this year they brought out Echo, Doctor Who, and Acolyte? That's not setting the bar pretty high for their best whatever. And they try to present this as the best thing that ever happened since sliced bread. The tally rose to 11.1 million views, right? Globally, after 5 days of streaming, corroborating Disney's data, the series made its debut on Nielsen's top 10 original chart in its premiere week at number 7. And whilst that was happening, Bluey was on number 3. Bluey, an old cartoon show, was on number 3 from Disney Plus, right? And even this number 7 was still behind season 2 of Bridgerton. They're in season 3. Season 2 of Bridgerton was better than this. And at some point, even season 1, people were watching season 1 of Bridgerton more than they were watching The Acolyte. Shameful. For shame, people. For shame. Climbing to number 6 the following week. Now, but The Acolyte could not sustain the momentum, dropping out of the top 10 in week 3 and staying off before returning to number 10 after the release of the finale with 335 million minutes, believed to have been the lowest for a Star Wars series finale. There was a time where, Collider and Screen Rant were telling us that, no, The Acolyte is doing fantastically well, that it is the second best thing since Obi-Wan Kenobi when you actually take a look at viewership/engagement. And I disproved that. I have a whole video disproving that. And if you want to see it, I can leave a link to that particular video showing you that even the website that they use could not even confirm the bogus histogram that they presented to us to show us that The Acolyte was the second best thing since sliced bread. In any case, you guys, like fellow global streamers, Netflix and Prime Video, Disney Plus has high viewership threshold for renewing high-end, big-budget series that cost well above 100 million per season to make. Now, no, this did not cost 100 million. You guys are trying to soften the blow. It cost 180 million. So you should be saying close to 200 million, not 800 million for that crap. And even experts from Forbes were like, we don't see it. So there might have been some money laundering going on there somewhere. There must have been something of that nature going on somewhere. Someone must have pocketed some money, I gotta tell you. So, in interview, Headland has revealed that she had pitched her ideas for the second season, sharing her hopes for a renewal. But when she was asked, she was like, I'm not sure, I don't know, right? Lucasfilm and most successful to date Disney Plus series, The Mandalorian, is carrying on, crossing over to features with the upcoming Mandalorian and Grogu movie. Because The Mandalorian had viewership, which gave them money. It brought them subscribers, at least season 1 and 2. I don't know much about season 3 because I didn't even see it, because some of the whatever that I saw and how the story was going just put me off and I just did not bother checking it out. Ahsoka, the company series that preceded The Acolyte, I'm sorry, has been renewed for a second season. The Acolyte was a mystery thriller that took viewers to a galaxy far, far away. Bloody forget about that. That's all BS. So, yes, like I said before, down goes the giant, right? The Acolyte is down. And thank the Force that the Acolyte is truly, truly down. Let me know what you think about this, guys, and let me know what you think about my reaction regarding the downfall of this horrible big old bag of trash of a show. Thank you very much, Lee. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. But don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, dig that bell for notification, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care. Peace. God bless. Insiders out. And may the Force be with you. Bye-bye.